Yours truly, Adrian H. Dragan, marching on these steel-toe boots towards the sun. It's afternoon march. This march is dedicated first and foremost to all my willingly loving allies and armies. To the farmers whose hands need to be kissed, feet washed, bodies massaged. Leaders of the free world. I'll give the farmers a massage and I'll come do it with you. Marching on the steel-toe boots, calling on all willingly loving to support the creation of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragan Army. Yours truly, just like in my scenario, which I began in before COVID and which, in a paradoxical, parallel, providential way, resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis, unpredated by about 93 days or so. I'm not perfect, far from it. Got vices, got lusts, did wrong, I do mistakes, correct myself, but very rarely, unless it's statistics, mathematics, that you will see yours truly read from a piece of paper telling us that we're in a crisis. We are in a crisis, brothers and sisters, and it is a multifaceted one. I've had my share of struggles, suffered pain, chronic illness, and encourage everybody to get tested, get vaccinated and double jab, willing to get the third. And now, since I was aware of the fact before, I've listened to a lecture by a doctor from Israel discussing vitamin D as being in a parallel efficient in strengthening our immune system against the coronavirus COVID-19, and also the Omicron variant. Oh, there you go. Yours truly is gonna march towards the sun. Marching towards the sun in Hawk Island. Yesterday's march. The opposite direction. Went south, east. Now I took north, west, maybe west, and these boots. And these steel-toe boots for the farmers, for the truckers, the workers on the front lines, men and women, my brothers and sisters in uniform. It's not ACAB, not ACAB. There's distinctions, questions to which many questions don't have the answer. Just like on the COVID-19 health and financial crisis, don't know for sure what caused it. Believe it was snakes to human beings. Since do not know for sure, cannot rule out another possibility, such as a man-made virus, an accident in a lab, an experiment gone wrong. Fourth dimension to that trinity, what do know 100%. Without a doubt, is that before COVID, 93 days before, more or less 93 days before, yours truly, as a world peace advocate, as a student scholar of war, civilization, geopolitics, had analyzed the situation up to that moment in time, and I'd come to the conclusion, after taking into consideration the major geopolitical events which had transpired up to that moment in time, namely the major one was the US-China trade war began by the Trump administration, imposing tariffs on billions of dollars worth of goods from China. And of course, the retaliation by China for that ongoing trade war. The trade war began in 2018, March. I took that into consideration because that was a major factor in the ongoing Sino-Canadian crisis, diplomatic, political, commercial, economic, financial crises, the crisis with the Meng Wanzhou, aka Kathy Meng, her arrest by the RCMP to honor an extradition treaty with the United States of America, made us have a diplomatic crisis with China. And of course, consequently, the arrest of the two Michael Spavor and of course Michael Kovrig, which were arrested and detained, and there was a quid pro quo, unadmitted exchange about 6 weeks ago. Kathy Meng traded for the two Michaels. So taking those considerations into account, as an independent student scholar of history, wars, civilization, I'd come to the conclusion that we, humanity, are on a path to World War III, and so created the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout, designed, made and created to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario, which in an eerie, paradoxical, providential way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis. And since it resembles it, dance, dance, dance. Love it, love it, love it. Bust a dance, move in the streets, get vaccinated, get tested. I'm bust a dance, move in the streets. I love that. Dancing is my favorite sport. Back to the matter at hand, back in 2019, yours truly, world peace advocate, independent student scholar of history, wars, geopolitics, and civilizations, had taken into account what had transpired up to that moment in time, namely the US-China trade war began by the Trump administration, thus triggering the US-China crises, Sino-Canadian crisis, Sino-North American, Sino-Western crisis for that matter, which is ongoing and has taken a even more perilous turn. So I've taken that into account, taken into consideration historical events such as Pearl Harbor. I have to get my steel toe boots a bit fixed, so we're gonna have to find a spot. Yeah, I see a spot there. The laces. Should we be fine? Let me check. See? Marching on these steel toe boots, calling on all willingly loving to join, support the mission, vision, and philosophy of yours truly's thereof, for world peace, international justice, securing and ensuring global freedom and attaining harmony between civilization and nature is what yours truly is advocating for by the creation of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragan Army, of which yours truly is the founder thereof, General Dragan Zero, General Founding Captain. It is not founded unlike any others. It is founded with LOV, love is action. And although I'm living the worst financial crisis of this moment in time, I ain't got no money. I'm in debt 10,000 to the RBC from the goddess who dances with a brother son and who got that one kiss from the goddess of starlit beautiful blue heavens, and that one kiss transformed into 156 trillions of kisses, credited, interest-free, gifted with a condition, credited with a condition, not have to pay them back, unlike my $10,000 debt at the RBC, but credited with the condition to freely distribute to all my willingly loving allies and armies. So it's founded by kisses, founded by love, and with lots of push-ups, marching towards the sun, getting some vitamin D. Yours truly, Dragan Zero, motto of the Dragan Army. Nobody is born a dragon. I'm not born a dragon. My surname, DRAGN, took blood, sweat, and tears, and tens of thousands of push-ups, tens of thousands of squats, tens of thousands of hawks, millions of marching steps, as these ones complement now to that transformation of that A in my surname into an O. See, you got steel toe boots. Justin Trudeau, leaders of the free world, Dragan Zero, will not take any orders from anybody that doesn't march with me in steel toe boots and offers me kisses and hugs and a good massage neck rub, because that's what I could goddamn use right now. A good neck rub. Quarterbacks, multi-millionaires of the NFL. The Dragan Zero ratio hand game. Yeah, I'm not perfect. They don't want my ass there. I'm LGBTQ proud. Rainbow Dragon. They don't like me. When we're in a crisis, gotta think outside of the box. I'm not perfect, far from it. I'm open to criticism, but if you do not give alternative solutions or propositions, and it was solutions that we gotta focus us now and put egos aside. I'm not perfect, got vices, got lusts, smoke a little bit of weed, cannabis from time to time. I haven't smoked in almost 7 weeks. I think it's 7 weeks this weekend. That's gonna be 7 weeks. So Rainbow Dragon. Not easy, is it? When you have economic, financial, commercial pressures to this ideal, and this, when we got differences in character, in experience, in financial, economic, commercial. I believe in one human race, but there is racism, and if we have racism in our hearts, or it's got to be admitted, if we got fears, hidden fears in our hearts, it got to be admitted, hidden lusts that's driving us towards a homicidal and suicidal rages, man. I've been suicidal, I've been depressed. Repressing feelings and emotions and admitting them openly is not always easy now, is it? It's not easy. admitting them, dragons, my dragons, who willingly loving, they are my family, admitting them and harming none, and saying that we got different experiences which got it by citizen integration theory. My theory get put into practice, create this new institution, local, international, global. Am I world LGBTQ citizen? Gotta think global, act local. Think global, act local. Think global, act local. Marching on this steel-toe boots towards the sun, and the sun rises and the sun sets, and all the fruits, vegetables, and legumes that are made by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun. And you don't have to expect my universal spiritual teachings. I'm a universal spiritual teaching student. I'm learning every day. Believe in the divinity of mankind in us. I have darkness and have issues myself. I'm not perfect. You won't see me reading off a piece of paper much though, because passion got, perhaps some would say, too much. But then gossip, where does it ennoble us? We gossip and we don't admit that we feel useless sometimes in certain situations, right? Like I was imagining and meditating on COVID, how I said how fucking useless I am, and because I don't have any experience farming, but I do have some experience farming at the micro level. Urban farming, have participated a few times, have done all the farming at a more micro scale, at a more micro level. I've done it, right? In the urban jungle. I have done it in a past life. Have more. In a past life, believe in reincarnation, incarnation in a past life. By the river Nile, have harvested and was a farmer, helping those who build the pyramids. Don't ask me, don't know how the pyramids were built. But what I do know is that I was there as a farmer, and a farmer by the Euphrates in ancient Babylon, ancient Sumeria, and also as a farmer in ancient Israel, harvesting grapes, my favorite fruit up to today. Still grapes, black grapes, red grapes, green grapes, yellow grapes. Grapes. And by the Danube, a farmer feeding the legions of the Romans. The legions of the Roman Empire. And I live here in Native American, farmed in by the Mississippi River, in a past life before. Before colonization began by the Spanish Empire, Portuguese Empire, French Empire, Italian, Portuguese, British Empire began. Time to take the mask off. What a beautiful sunny day. Think it's gonna get warmer. A sister Gave me this best mask, which I like wearing since Hawks. H-A-W-K is my favorite bird. Although my sister says it's an eagle. I guess it can be. Hawk Island, Montreal, island of Montreal, surrounded by a big river that yours truly is marching. Looks like a bird from above. That's why I had an encounter on Mount Royal with the sun. Said Hawk Island. He was truly marching towards the sun. Maybe gonna even get a December 21st today already. Maybe we're gonna get a tan. Yeah, beautiful sun, man. And some sunlight. And some vitamin D, man. Marching on the march. On the march, man. Rainbow Dragan. Steel toe boots. Gotta watch and be careful so I don't slip. This march, it's a special rant and march, and outline the Dragan army, whose motto is "Nobody is born a dragon." Salute the transportation drivers. Give the farmers a massage. We have security and service in the public sphere. This is the public domain here. And I step outside of my private quarters, my humble underground room, house and temple. That's my private Dragan lair. I'm inviting Elon Musk, who I've heard that a Dragan capsule was launched to get some holiday gifts. I am still calling the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB emergency. Call it a heart. Time out for the games. I've been putting this call, unfortunately, besides my friend from a library, which I made a few years ago, a friend in a library, place of learning, where I've spent many years. Although struggling with chronic illness, it was like the pestilence of the world came upon me, suffered, struggled. I've still managed to go almost on a daily, it's not every other second day or weekly, to get books and read. And I've read tens of thousands of books, written tens of thousands of pages of poetry, theory, philosophy, ideas for scripts, writing poetry books, which I'm giving in a compendium in the philosophy of the dancing goddess and the Dragon Kingdom, which are one kingdom under the sun, under the stars on earth, for world peace, international justice, securing and ensuring global freedom, and attaining harmony between civilization and nature. Ensuring freedom is the mission of the Dragan army. This holy, sacred, divine word, freedom. Freedom is a double-edged sword. I admit, with my tiny hands, tiny feet, although tiny feet marching on the steel toe boots, and have marched on steel toe boots to turn that A into an O. And a tiny little androgynous scar clit dick. Now that we got that out of the way, we can move to other things. Trinity, tiny feet, tiny hands, tiny little androgynous clit scar dick. Androgynous little scar. Fourth dimension got a big mouth. Got some brain and some muscle, if not perfect, far from it. Call it a heart. I've been putting out for a few weeks now and didn't get that many responses. I'm still calling here in this Hog Island, Montreal, east, west, north, south, for all those willingly loving. I don't know about others' spiritual beliefs. Dragan Army, Dragan Zero says sometimes we gotta leave the baggage at the door. It's hard carrying baggage, carrying ideologies, philosophies, notions. I try to simplify the philosophy. The body is a temple for purpose and pleasure. The body is a temple for purpose and pleasure. The body is a temple for purpose and pleasure. Yeah, I don't mind getting dirty. Getting dirty in the mud. BDSM switch. I don't mind. I don't mind it at all. For world peace, I could do it double, triple. For world peace, what do I gotta do? Kiss the players in the NFL, NBA, NHL. Gotta kiss the soldiers, the rappers, artists. Let's get the prisoners, join the Dragan Army. Give them a kiss and a wash. Give them a few slaps. Tack, tack, tack. You serve the Dragan Army, waiting for redemption. Your redemption, I'm not promising. I'm not perfect, far from it. Well, this one thing we gotta do here from North America, North American civilization. We done wrong. We fought 1 world war, 2 world wars. We're on the brink of the 3rd World War, man. These people are out of their minds. Rather make love, love, love. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Hug, hug, hug. I'd rather do that. Kiss, massage, workout, train, exercise, read, write, dance, wash feet. No? Better. Consent, consent, consent. Dragan Army to be of service and security force, integrated across all levels of civilization. From the welfare recipient, the unemployed, to the financier and the banker. From the slums, all my brothers, beautiful brothers, black African Americans, blacks. Where I was an American twice in past life, that way. The only thing how I know to do justice is hug, kiss, dance, rub, share some food you've got. Ain't got no money. But this I do know, brothers. There ain't no way that I would have been that selfish if I would have had $1 million now. I'm in debt 10,000, I'm in the minus at the bank. But ain't no way that if I would have got 10,000 now, $1 million I mean, ain't no way that I would have not given 10%. 10% of 1 million is 100,000. 100,000 could have gotten a few trucks. A few trucks full of groceries, chocolates, kids, baskets, some toothbrushes, some toothpaste, and go east-west, know where the neighborhoods are, where they need it, because I lived in them. Côte des Neiges, CDN in Hog Island, Montreal, the most poorest neighborhood in Montreal, Hog Island, where I lived for a few years. But my sister, thanks to my sister, it's a bit better where I live now. A little bit better. I'm grateful. This December is my gratitude month. Being grateful for what I got. My rent's paid, so they can't kick me out this December. My rent's paid, man. They cannot kick me out. My rent is paid this December. Cannot kick me out. I got food to survive for a few days and weeks. Right? In theory, if I don't work out in March, I'm gonna have to limit it. To limit. If I go on a rationing, what I do have now could probably last me until February 11th. February 11th or even up to the 20th maybe, with what I do have now. I don't want to go cannibal. I prefer potatoes. Prefer some rutabagas. For a good tomatoes. Good lettuce. Good lettuce. Some going put in. Oh, put in. Some good bacon. Some good bacon. Marching towards the sun. You use a double burger now. Don't spend any money. The only money that I'm gonna spend is on butter. See the ambulance workers. See? Maybe they need a massage. They're worn out. People are about to collapse, man. You need a good massage. A good hand rub. A good neck rub. UPS drivers. Farmers. Truckers. There, the Belle Provence at the restaurant. They're working hard feeding people, man. The food. Hydro-Quebec. All this electricity we got. Workers on the front lines now. Truckers. Warehouse workers. And worn out, man. They're collapsing. They need a massage. My sister's brothers. Hug hard. Give yourself a massage, a foot rub. That's what I could use right now. My rent is paid. I got food, I'm good. Hygiene, I'm open and caring, see? Can bust a dance move. And this button that I press here comes from clean, renewable energy from Hydro-Quebec's dams across this province, east, west, north, south. This province here, east, west, north, south. We gotta secure and ensure freedom. Ensure and secure freedom and make sure people do the public hygiene here. They do. Yo! What happening? Huh? Huh? What you say? Just don't bark at me. Woof, woof, woof. I don't want nobody barking. I don't want nobody barking at me. I'm good. Don't want nobody barking at me. I don't know. Just don't bark at me. If I want to hear dogs bark, I'm gonna go to the park. You have the right to keep your 2 meters distance from Citizen Dragan, who's now public and private citizen. Steel toe boots march for world peace. Kisses God. I don't know. Maybe he said, I love you, Dragan. Maybe he said, I love you. Something. Push-ups, squats, hawks. We gotta secure east. We gotta secure west. We gotta secure north. Drop down and give me some push-ups. Gotta secure east, west, north, south. Drop down and give me some push-ups. Gotta secure east, west, north, south. Drop down and give me some push-ups. Gotta secure east, west, north, south. Public hygiene. Wash your hands with soap, goddammit. I ain't washing your hands when you go in and out of public buildings. Trudeau's not gonna come wash their hands for you. Can't even march in steel-toe boots. See, we gotta secure food, housing, and transport. East, west, north, south. East, west, north, south. East, west, north, south. That's why we gotta secure food, housing, and transport. While marching on these steel-toe boots, this thing called freedom. F-R-E-D-O-M. Well, I owe nobody nothing. I owe you nothing. I owe you nothing. Understood? Stop barking at me. Woof, woof, woof. I don't want to hear that woof, woof, woof. Stay 2 meters away. Keep your fucking distance and wash your fucking hands. Useless. What you barking at me for? Don't bark at me. Woof, woof, woof. Not looking for love. Keep your distance. Trudeau's gonna feed you. Don't give me that homophobic shit. I don't like it. So what? I like to suck cock. So what? Huh? Say what? I love you. You love me, I love you. Good. I like to lick pussy also. Leaders of the free world ain't got nothing on me. So what? Donald Trump had a golden shower. I knocked Donald Trump out with a jab. I'm still challenging Donald Trump to a boxing match. I don't know, I got a bit upset. How many barked, woof, woof, woof. And I'm not wearing my rainbow flag. I'm wearing red, the color of the Dragan army. And I'm wearing green, the color of the dancing goddess. Ain't easy, freedom. Get dirty but get back clean. Things we don't admit. They're gonna gossip, gossip, gossip. Because we don't like to admit certain things. We gotta read off a piece of paper, a paragraph. A Dragan Zero ain't taking no orders from no leader of the free world present, man. I'm double vaccinated, willing to get the third. I'm not without vices, lusts. I cry. I cry, I suffer. I struggle. Sexual liberation has not come without blood, sweat, and tears for me. And has not come for Canada, North American civilization, or Western civilization for that matter, the whole world. My LGBTQ community. You don't think in the NFL it's only Colin Nassib that's LGBTQ, do you? He's the only one who is perhaps the bravest, freest motherfucker on the motherfucking field. Motherfuckers. See, with the workers on the front lines, the truckers, they need a massage. Dragan Army, consent, and those who can offer the services of the Dragan Service and Security Force, you give a wash to the The farmers, man. Give them a massage. They're about to collapse. Service and security. What has ennobled? See? Delivering milk, maybe. Look at the highways. Transportations. With a number, 1-800 Dragan Army number. 1-800 Dragan Army number. 1-800 Dragan Army. Perfect number. And I'm not perfect. Perhaps some of my ideas have some perfection level in them, but I'm not. I get moody and triggered. Just now, a little bit upset. Somebody yelled at me when I was at the corner waiting. He yelled twice and was didn't understand and something. And if it's I love you sevenfold. If not, don't looking for love. That's love I got. Love is action, not just blah blah blah. And kiss, massage, hug, rub, can march. Marching on these steel toe boots. Like I said, sexual liberation has not come easy for me. It's been, I marked 7 years this Halloween since I'm in the open about being LGBTQ. Look how long it took. The NFL since 1961. What's the year of the NFL? 1966, 1963, 1963, 1963. NFL in the 60s. The current league in its current form. Right? Since the 60s, I believe 66. Since the current NFL 66-67 season, I think, was the first season of the NFL. Double check, double fact check. So it has not took 7 years ago. Michael Sam 7 years ago. He was about to become the open gay player. The only one. Michael Sam didn't play much. Michael Sam didn't play much on the field. It took many more years. I love you too. Love you, man. Love you. If you love me, I love you sevenfold, man. I like that. Said something, put his hand on the heart. It was a nice gesture. Put his mask on. We stayed distanced. Double vaccinated, and he said, trust me. Put his hand on the heart. My beautiful brother of color. Michael Sam. Interracial, homosexual couple. 7 years ago in the NFL. They didn't play. Kal Nassib, June, comes out. June 21st or something. 3.5 months ago. Comes out in the open. Comes out in the open. He didn't play. Kal Nassib is not the only LGBT player in the NFL. Many more is in all the sports leagues. On call for that donate 10% of their salaries, the players, 20% of their of the owners. The owners make more, got more. Gotta give more. Look at that trucker. Maybe he needs a massage. Dragan army units of service and security on east, west, north, south. East, west, north, south. East, west, north, south of Hawk Island, Montreal, all willingly loving. Have points of service. It's quick 1-8 with all apps integrated. Dragan Army app. Quick, easy, efficient. Dragan Army app. Call of service. What do you need? I just drove 10 hours. I could use a half an hour neck rub. We got you, brother. We got you. Work hard. Steel toe boots, man. I worked in warehouses. Hard work. Farmers. Hard work. Truckers loading and unloading. Some is done by machinery, not all. I worked as essential worker last year, doing a few weeks in a big warehouse. Hard work, hard physical labor. Steel toe boots. Raise, needs. Who's gonna give them a massage? Take care of their bodies. Body's a temple for pleasure and for purpose. Listening to multi-millionaire NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB. No hate. I don't offer alternative solutions. I'm just calling for this one-time deal, time out, and for them to give to the children gifts, to the kids, toys, sweets, chocolates, holiday toys, with some books. I am writing some children's books. Themes that yours truly is writing are surrounding about nature and civilization, need for harmony, the body, hygiene, and exercising, the importance of some exercising and incorporating some dance and stretching in the educational, poetic, like children's books. Easy, simple. The wind goes in the tree, blows right by me. The wind blows in the tree, moves right beside me. So, theme is civilization and nature. I'm not perfect, far from it. This march is dedicated to the workers on the front lines on these steel toe boots, east, west, north, south of Hawk Island and beyond. And these steel toe boots, yours truly marched and is turning that A into a no now with each and every step. Motto of the Dragan Army is nobody's born a dragon. You become one. Look at that red truck. Look at those trucks. And now all over. This is a big city. Hawk Island, Montreal is 3 million people, just the island. The surrounding is 4.5 million, so big metropolis. One of the biggest, the second biggest in Canada, which we are about 38 million now in Canada. Perhaps we're gonna reach it soon. Marching west, west, west. We got big highways across North America. Truckers now delivering food in the ports. Ports. Right. Dock workers, farmers, those making sandwiches now. Grocery store clerks. in the grocery stores, right? It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Freedom is a double-edged sword. I admit it. My tiny hands is too heavy for me to lift by my solo. My sister can lift it by herself, anonymous. If I die, I want her to continue the mission, vision, and philosophy of the dancing goddess in the Dragon Kingdom, which are one on the stars, on the moon, on Earth. World peace, international justice, securing and ensuring global freedom, and attaining harmony between civilization and with nature. And just like in my scenario, which in a paradoxical, providential, parallel way, resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis and predates it by about 93 days or so. Back in October 2019, when yours truly, world peace advocate, independent student, scholar of history, wars, geopolitics, and civilization, had analyzed the situation in the world and had come to the conclusion that we are on a path to World War III, taking into account what had transpired geopolitically, namely the big event which played a major part of my World War III scenario, which keep in mind goes hand in hand with the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragan Army workout. So back in 2019 October, created, designed, and made and produced it after having analyzed the situation globally and came to the conclusion that we are on a path to World War III. Major event, real event in real life, which has inspired me and has played a part in me declaring or coming to the conclusion in October 2019 that we are on a path to World War III, was the US-China trade war, which Trump and the Trump administration began back in 2018 in March. Back in March 2018. After having come to that conclusion and intersecting several other events, just the arrest of Meng Wanzhou, aka Meng, the chief financial officer of Huawei and the daughter of the founder thereof of Huawei, I come to the conclusion that we are on a path to World War III, and so created the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, simple, effective exercise designed, made, and created to go hand in hand with World War III scenario, like a two sides to a coin. One cannot go without the other. So the General War Integrated Total Body Training System is the de facto standard training and will be for the Dragan Army. It's a simple, effective exercise, requires no equipment. It has rules, it's not overly regimented, and it is required as a passing examination for all willingly loving to join the Dragan Army, whose motto is "Nobody is born a dragon, you become one." As yours truly, to blood, sweat, and tears to turn this A into an O. Suffered, struggled, repressed, precarious employment, struggling financially, artist, athlete, and that adding a fourth dimension, universal spiritual teaching student because I'm learning every day and I do mistakes and I'm not perfect. I don't know what caused COVID. This is my trinity on COVID. First and foremost, do not know what caused the COVID-19 health and financial crises. Second, I believe it was transmitted from snakes to human beings. Third, did not know for sure, cannot rule out another possibility. Fourth dimension to that trinity, what do know without doubt, questions, speculations. I believe it was transmitted from snakes to human beings. What's called in technical terms zoonotic transmission. Although some believe different animals, bats or seafood or pigs. I believe it was snakes. Some people differ on the animals. Regardless, there's a doubt, as in the community, to the origins of it. And now with the Omicron, seemingly, from what we know, we might have to get a booster. I'm willing to get the third jab and double vaccinated individual. I've noticed a lot was very disappointed going out on my public marches or to shop or to for other affairs, volunteering and going in a grocery store, in a bank. I've noticed a lot of people, way too many, my brothers citizens, wash your hands. Disinfect your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. So when I step outside, I'm no longer a private citizen. What you do in your private home, that's different. Now we have a public health emergency, right? So we gotta wash the hands and disinfect. Disinfect. And disinfect. Disinfect the hands with soap and water or with sanitizer. Now, I don't know what caused COVID. I believe it was snakes to human beings. And third, since don't know for sure, cannot rule out another possibility. What I do know without a doubt is that before COVID, yours truly created, made, and designed the General War Integrated Body Training System, aka the Dragan workout, aka the 300 workout. Designed, made, and created to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, which in an eerie, paradoxical, providential, parallel way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crises. And it predates it, because I started the first session, so the timeline of the scenario is a parallel timeline, ongoing and continuing, until I complete 300 sessions of the workout, of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragan Army workout, aka the 300 workout. Official title, General War Integrated Total Body Training System. So indoors in my underground room, Austin Temple, documented live on Facebook, on YouTube, have completed, performed more than 213 sessions so far. 213 sessions. 213 sessions so far. So 213 is the 11. So 87 to go, which I'm going to resume ASAP, although now I've been doing different workouts, different emergency scenarios as this March, envisioning the Dragan Army on the ground, providing security and service, ensuring the three essential elements of civilization for all. In this March, I'm going to probably cover a few square miles and kilometers, and a population of ranging anywhere between 100,000 to 300,000 in a circle roundabout my neighborhood NDG, where I've started the command going to Lachine now. Lachine. I'm going roundabout. I pass by West, four neighborhoods already on this march, which working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly. I believe it is so for many. Have been and am calling the mass financing thereof, advocating for the mass financing, and the mass financing especially by the four patriarchal close commercially, financially, yeah, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB. So back to the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. It's created, designed, made to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario, which in an eerie, paradoxical, providential way resembles the COVID health and financial crisis. And my scenario, what causes World War III in my scenario is a stock market crash, which causes a global financial collapse. That was in my scenario. That's what causes World War III. In my scenario is a stock market crash, which triggers a global financial collapse. In my scenario, that's the cause. In my fictitious scenario, which was a World War III scenario based on the aforementioned US-China trade war, historical events such as Pearl Harbor, the arrest, detainment of the chief financial officer of Huawei, Meng Wanzhou, aka Kathy Meng, subsequently the arrest of the two Michaels and detainment by China, Michael Spavor, Michael Kovrig, and other geopolitical events. So I said we are on the path to World War III back in 2019. Created, made, and designed that scenario, made to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, which in a nearly providential paradoxical way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis, and since it resembles it, my scenario also had the solution. So now I'm going to discuss my scenario a little bit. My scenario, what triggers World War III in my scenario is a stock market crash, which triggers a global financial collapse. Now, this stock market crash triggering a global financial collapse is blamed by many on the Trump administration due to the Trump administration imposing tariffs and starting the US-China trade war, imposing tariffs on more than 665 billion worth of goods over a period in less than a year, like 3 times. First time was 2018 October, March 2018, the beginning of the US-China trade war, the timeline. And so that was the beginning of it. Now in my scenario, that triggers World War III is the stock market crash. And due to COVID, the stock market crash began due to lockdowns February 20th, and then at April 7th, the stock market crashed due to COVID. And it triggered recessions and depressions, economic, financial, commercial recessions and depressions, the worst financial crises since the Second World War. So in more than 70 years, more than 77 years, 77 years. Way worse than Great Recession. 2007, 2010, when there was fully worker on the front lines, was let down bad, as millions of us were in retail throughout North America. Wow, they dared to give each other bonuses. Man. Securing food, housing, and transport being of security and service, Dragan Army. No more monkey business. Stock market. Out! Out, out! So that was the scenario. That was the scenario. And due to COVID, the stock market crash began February 20th, ended April 7th. And it's ongoing, of course. My scenario also had the solution. Now, I had COVID before mass testing was available. Before COVID was massive in the news. At the end of January 2020, I've gotten full disease until about February 20th. It was death, it was pestilence, it was disease. I died during COVID. Dragan died during COVID. There's nothing that I want to go back to pre-COVID personally. That's nothing that I want to go back to. Pre-COVID myself. I understand they're rushing back to business. Players, multi-millionaires, players in the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB, Major League Baseball. I understand the economic, financial, commercial pressures more than many. More than many. I've been rock bottom, struggling, and am living the worst financial crisis of my adult life with this COVID, but paid my rent in December, got food, got these steel toe boots, and I'm open for business. Look at the beautiful river. Look at the beautiful river. It's a big river. St. Lawrence, call it St. River Surround. I love it. How beautiful it looks. I'm grateful for this moment. God is dances with a bird sun. Trees. Oh, these hairs. Look at those trees. 7 times my size, man. That's just one hair on his body. You don't have to support my philosophy, spiritual beliefs. You can support it secularly. The dancing goddess and the Dragan kingdom are non-sectarian. Sometimes it's best we leave the religion and spirituality at home, man. It's not easy. Leave the baggage at the door, right? To learn new things. And I don't know so many things. In this life, it's philosophy, sexuality, psychology, physicality, working out, training, art, the emotional, irrational aspect, spiritual side of life in a parallel life. My path is science, innovation, and technology, where satellites, ICBM rockets, supercomputers, or micro gadgets is my path. I don't know what caused COVID. Believe it was snakes. Cannot rule out another possibility. Fourth dimension to that trinity, what I do know without a doubt, my brothers and sisters, is that before COVID have begun the general war integrated total body training system, aka the Dragan Army workout. On October 17th, have held the first session of it, documented on my YouTube channel. Got 3 YouTube channels. Adrian H. Dragan, who died during COVID, being reborn. Adrian Hannah Dragan Androgynous, founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragan Empire, which are one kingdom under the sun, stars on earth. Harmony between civilization and nature is the mission thereof. Dragan Army to ensure and secure freedom. And yours truly, the founder thereof. Founded by 156 trillions of kisses. Trillions of kisses. Push-ups, squats, hawks, and these. Right now, founding it. Marching on these steel toe boots. On this beautiful sunny day. I think the temperature is warmer, milder, even hotter than what it's supposed to be. I'm grateful, thankful. December is going to be a month of gratitude for. We did a lot of mistakes, I did. And it was with solutions. Now we gotta focus. I've been down, I've been depressed, I've been suicidal, I've repressed being bisexual and pansexual, which includes being bisexual. It's not easy. Sexual liberation has not come without blood, sweat, and tears for me personally, and for us as a society, Canadian society, North American civilization, Western civilization, and whole humanity. global civilization since my LGBTQ nation, rainbow nation across nation. Is global, is worldwide. Rainbows of the world. Rainbows of the world unite. It's not easy. But now as I see, as imperfect as I am, I noticed that, and as many flaws as I do have, I noticed something that I've walked here before. Did I ever walk it in the winter here? Now there's a doubt. Many years ago maybe, because I've lived in Hakala, Montreal for many years. I roamed these streets and wrote and read, marched and marched and marched. And I'm marching now as the sun is rising and the sun is setting. Life is short. I'd rather love, massage, dance, kiss, workout, train, do art, do a little bit of rap poetry. And I do get moody. I do get moody, angry, upset. I'm upset sometimes. I wish I could get a massage therapist. I cannot afford one. Asking the quarterbacks of the quarterbacks, how multi-millionaire for world peace, give Dragan gonna rate your hand game. 5-minute neck rub. Because my rent is paid, got food, got this laptop. Love. Right now I could use love to give and receive. Shit. Do overtime. Spend 9 to 5 loving, working overtime, loving. I cry, I get upset. Earlier a bit I felt like crying a bit. Cry, man. I used to put videos with me crying online on YouTube. You see yours truly, Dragan Zero, has feelings, has emotions. Got passion, got poetry, got ideas, got theory. I guess I got love. In different ways, different forms. Rainbow Dragan love. To all my willingly loving allies and armies, love I can offer. Not just blah 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 love now. I can kiss, I can hug, I can wash, I can massage, I can rub with consent, and those also will. Those who will. Double vaccinated, willing to get the 3rd jab. So my rent's paid, got food, so what? I got a roof over my head, got these steel toe boots, got some clothes, got some shoes. This army pants. Thanks to my sister, who, besides being my family for many years now, has also been a teacher and a friend, and there's a 4th dimension to that trinity. Are you waiting for me to pass? Non, je fais un petit peu de l'exercice en faisant de la poésie puis de méditation puis tout ça. Okay. Je suis un artiste, vous pouvez voir en ligne si vous avez Facebook, Adrien le Québécois. Okay. Je viens juste de mettre quelque chose, un poème que j'ai composé hier, c'est groupe, comme Facebook groupe, Adrien, A-D-R-I-E-N.
Adrien comme le roman de Marguerite Yourcenar.
Ah, je la connais pas celle-là.
Ah, ok, je vais aller voir ça.
Adrien le Québécois, L-E, Québécois.
Ah, bonne journée.
Je vous aime. So that was a little bit of French. Very nice lady. Very nice lady. I'm a Quebecois also. I'm a Quebecer also. Multi-ethnic, and many past lives, many incarnations. Lived here in Hakala, Montreal as a native, and before the Europeans came, the empires of Spanish Empire, Portuguese Empire, Italian Empire, British Empire, and I'm also French Canadian, well LGBTQ citizen. I'm also a Quebecer, so I just spoken a little bit of French. It is a predominantly French-speaking neighborhood here in La Chine. I love French. I'm also a Quebecer. Yours truly, Rainbow Dragan, is also a Quebecer. Montreal, Hawk Island, twice in past lives was born in the USA, 718 miles that way, which is south of Hawk Island, Montreal. 156 years ago, served in the US Army. Served in the US Army. Thank you again, my sister, for these best pair of army pants that I have. I've worn them for miles marching in them. Thanks to my sister, friend, teacher. That trinity adds a fourth dimension to that trinity of being a sister, a friend, and a teacher. Fourth dimension is being my one and only financial sponsor at the moment. Getting me these army pants and this jacket, actually. This jacket is second hand. Green, the color of the dancing goddess army, which is complementary to the Dragan army, like two sides to a coin, and complementary covenant cooperative. The creation of the Dragan army will not go without the complementary covenant cooperative creation of the dancing goddess army, officially international integrated dance league, or the dancing goddess army integrated. That will be an all gender, all ages, all sexual orientation, inclusive dance league, no discrimination on sex, age, or gender. And it will be a integrated dance league. Complement also the existing patriarchal sports leagues of the NFL National Football League, NHL National Hockey League, NBA National Basketball Association, MLB Major League Baseball, which I am calling the players to donate ASAP 10% of their salaries, with the 20% and 20% from the owners. Faites bien? Ben ouais, c'est ça qu'il faut. Hein? Hey, j'aime ça, moi. C'est-tu Hydro-Québec qui les ont faites? La Chine, ouais, ben on est à la Chine. Hey, c'est vraiment cute, ça là. Ah ouais? Wow! Ouais! Hey, vous faites bien, je vous aime, moi. Wow! Des petits minous, j'ai jamais vu ça, moi, là. Ah ouais! Hey, c'est cool, ça! Ah oui, ça plie comme des... Facile! Tabarnak! Hey, 45 livres, c'est pas beaucoup, ça, là? Ah, wow! Hey, je vous ai vu, j'entends quelque chose, je me tourne, je me vois, je dis, hey, je vois-tu quelque chose? J'ai jamais vu ça, c'est vraiment cute, là. Ouais. Puis c'est la neige en plus. Wow, changez-tu les rues là? Ah ouais, ah ouais. Wow. Mais vous faites bien, puis ça. Je sais pas, ça vous va bien, genre. Je sais pas comment le dire, là. Dans un poème, là, mais. Peut-être Denis Arcand, il ferait mieux, là. Hey, vous faites bien. Bonne fête. Joyeux Noël. En vous souhaitant amour et santé. De quoi? De quoi? Ouais. Mais moi, j'ai mon désinfectant avec moi, fait que je me lave les mains, mais que je rentre d'une place parce que j'en ai vu bien du monde, là. Je rentre d'une banque, je rentre dans un commerce. Ils se lavent pas les mains, tabarnak. Il me semble que nous autres, ça fait partie de notre culture, l'hygiène, là. Ça a toujours été quelque chose que.
Moi, j'en ai un qui est dans mon corps.
C'est difficile des fois.
Avant de sortir, on lave bien souvent. Puis les masques.
Puis moi, je me demande comme citoyen, tu sais, je le dis-tu, s'il te plaît, tu peux te laver les mains? Tu sais, ça fait. C'est une situation très difficile comme hygiène publique qu'on a, là. Tu sais que M. Legault, là, je l'aime bien, mon teddy bear, là, il y a une situation difficile comme leader, puis comme nous, comme citoyens, tu sais. Les choses culturelles aussi, des fois, tu sais. C'est communiquer comme il faut, là, tu sais. C'est bien simple. On se lave les mains quand on rentre d'une place, quand on sort de chez nous. Moi, c'est simple, là. Pas difficile. L'hygiène publique. Ouais. Mais moi, je veux que les jeunes s'amusent. Parce qu'ils ont besoin de l'exercice, mais il faut qu'ils fassent attention à leur hygiène. Puis parce que c'est un virus. On a eu des pandémies, tu sais, c'est l'hygiène corporelle. C'est important. Lavez-vous les mains. On sait pas, là, le monde. J'en ai vu bien du monde, ils se lavent pas les mains. Là. Excusez-moi, là, mais j'en ai vu pas mal. Puis je dis, qu'est-ce que je fais comme citoyen? J'étais un citoyen, artiste, athlète indépendant. Tu sais? On va-tu devoir avoir l'armée qui disent qu'on soit un coin et tu dis, hey, lavez-vous les mains s'il vous plaît quand vous rentrez, puis ça va être le bordel ça là. Ben. Si tu oublies une fois, oui, mais j'ai vu trop de monde. Trop de monde. Ils le font pas. Excuse-moi, là, mais j'en ai vu bien du monde. Puis il est là, le désinfectant, il est partout. Là. Pas comme si on n'en a pas, là. On n'a pas financé, ils l'ont financé là, partout. Là, pas dire qu'il manque de financement. Il y en a partout. Là. Et moi j'ai le mien parce que des fois je les connais, c'est lui qui sont visqueux. Là. T'as le tien, t'as ton propre PC, c'est ça, tant que tu l'as. Mais je vois du monde, ils n'ont pas leur sien, ils rentrent, ils se lavent pas les mains. Si je le vois comme moi, si je rentre, tu me vois, tac, je le tape, tac, tac. 15 secondes. Ouais, faites bien. C'est vraiment cute. Bye, je vous aime. Ciao, ciao. Anyway, had a little discussion with my little brothers and sister, fellow Quebecer. We did a little bit of complaining. Well, I guess I was of some intergenerational communication, which is important. And they just love it. I look at them, so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Looking at them beautiful. My intergenerational, probably boomers, they mentioned that they were in their 70s. But so cute on those little motorbikes. They're so beautiful. I just love them. And they built this civilization, right? And I realized my own privileges, right? Let's admit it. Look at the farmers. They need a massage. Go give the farmers a massage, man. I'm about to collapse, the truckers. What are you going to do? Food to eat. I've been bitter and upset, and I felt jealousy, and I felt some situations, inferior. How are those Hawks going? Seahawks, là.
Oh, not great.
No way. Ah, je peux parler français, parce que je vais pas te déranger, mais j'ai vu les Seahawks, puis... Yeah. Seahawks, I was wondering...
Yeah, they started off really good, and now they're getting a bit better, but
Yeah.
it's too late.
Is it too late? You believe so? I don't know. What was your quarterback there? Bert Russell Wilson. He's so well paid, eh? I wish I don't know with kids some food and some gifts.
I know a lot of
Anyway, okay. So you're a fan. You're looking football. One thing I want to see to pay the cheerleaders more.
Oh, okay.
3 times more. That's what I'm calling for. Well, I'm a Ranger. I'm a Rangers. Because I'm LGBTQ.
Okay.
So Carl Nassib
Okay.
is the only gay player in the NFL.
That we know of. Yeah.
That we know of. I love you because there's more, right? For sure there's more. For sure there's more. There's way more. Carl Nassib is not the only one. Thank you for that.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Love you. Bless you with health and happy holidays, and your child to grow up free and beautiful and strong and healthy and be loved from all sides. Bye. Bye. Seahawks. Russell Wilson. Multi-millionaires, Seahawks. I'm a Raiders, and see, my sister acknowledged it. She said, is that we know of. I said, Carl Nassib is not the only NFL player who's LGBTQ like me. Maybe that's why they don't like my Rainbow Dragon. I ain't taking no orders from no leader of the free world, man. I gotta come march in steel-toe boots with me before I take any orders. I wash my hands, got hygiene. Citizen Dragon here on this hot island, Montreal, at the top of the river. I'm gonna do some workout. I'm gonna do a workout here at the sun, man. And do a special workout. Can we work out with the rocks? Sun. So first, before Justin Trudeau or an course for all members of the NATO alliance, Israel, the state of Israel to become the 31st member of NATO, I am calling to become the 31st member of NATO ASAP. And of course, to join the Dragan Army, officially international citizen, integrated social security and service force. As I stand here on this tip of the island, not the tip. The island is huge, Hawk Island, Montreal, but you can see the big river. See how big, beautiful, and strong this river is. And I'm calling on all loving and the all security, public and private, to join and mobilize 1% of citizens, just like in my scenario. My scenario, of course, which I began back in October 2019 with the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragan Army workout, aka the 300 workout. That yours truly is the creator thereof. And that yours truly is here in the sun. My gloves on. So my scenario had the solution. What causes World War III in my scenario is a stock market crash, global financial collapse. For all we know, a global stock market crash might have started now, or might start at 3 p.m. today, tomorrow. I got to secure food, housing, and transport, the 3 essential elements of civilization, by the Dragan Army, mobilizing 1% of the citizens of Canada, United States, Germany, the 30 member of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, because that was in my scenario. After World War III, during World War III, the Dragan armies found the mobilization percent of citizens who are and can do the general integrated body training system within the rules. These are the rules of the General War Integrated All Body Training System. You got 93 minutes to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 100 hocks. That's hocks, push-ups, squats, 100 for each. A maximum of 13 reps per set is allowed, minimum of 3. Anywhere in between is not regimented. You gotta get to do 100 for each. 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hocks. 93 minutes to do it. You can do 13 max, 3 minimum. Keep those numbers in mind. 13 and 3, they go together. 93 for 93 minutes. That's an hour and a half and 3 minutes. My average is about an hour to complete within the rules, although I do 10 reps, 10 sets, reps of 10. 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 sets. That's what I do. 10 reps, 10 sets. 10 is an easy count, gets you to 100. 13 max, you can do 3 minimum, or anywhere in between 6, 7, 8. You can change it all the time and take it to 100. Once you start the countdown of the 93 minutes, for volunteers to build the Dragan Army app. Once you start the countdown, you gotta march, jog, walk, pace, run a minimum of 31 seconds in between. 30 seconds minimum running, jogging, walking fast pace, running, jogging, walking fast pace, marching, steps preferred. 31 seconds, marching, walking, jogging, walking fast pace in between. Once you do that, you're eligible to become a member of the International Citizen Integrated Security and Service Force, aka Dragan Army, International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragan Army, of which truly Adrian H. Dragan, who died during COVID, is the general captain, founder thereof. Androgynous pansexual founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom, which are 100 sun and stars on earth and by 156 trillions of kisses. Push-ups, hawk squats, poetry, rap, marching steps in steel-toe boots. That's yours through the founder thereof, here at the tip of the island. Take some meditation in the sun. Calling on all willingly loving to implement my citizen integration theory, CIT, citizen integration theory coupled with debt refusion theory, DRT, in complementary theories, and also democratic fusion theory is part of the philosophy, which I've expressed in a compendium, general applications of the theory. Sometimes that's all we need, simple answer. Sometimes the answer is staring right in front of us, as that is red. Doctor said taking vitamin D and sun helps prevent the virus, and sun has not been and will not be dethroned by any prophet. Dragan Zero, got my spiritual philosophy. We can be secular, scientific. I don't mind with atheists. Perhaps I get better along with atheists than with dogmatic. We leave sometimes religion, spirituality at home or in our private affairs. And it's about love, loving. Can't do a massage, can't dance, can't work out, can't clean, can't rap, can't poetry, can't dance. I'm the world's greatest living millennial rainbow dancer. Here, right here on this Hawk Island, Montreal, calling on all willingly loving here, this beautiful river, and we're gonna continue marching on, as it is a beautiful day, although it's a bit chilly. It is a bit chilly. Lots of sunlight. Hi. There's some ice there, see? But here no, because the river is too strong for ice to form here. The ice forms over there, see? See the ice? So because there it's diverted, but some of the part there never freezes because it's always, it's a river, right? So it's not going to freeze that easy. So calling on all willingly loving to join the mission, vision, and philosophy, support the creation of the Dragan Army. Yours truly, Dragan Zero, Adrian H. Dragonborn, who died during COVID, being reborn during this COVID as Adrian Hana Dragan, androgynous pansexual founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, which are one kingdom empire under the sun, non-sectarian. calling on the implementation, creation of the Dragan army just as in my scenario, mobilizing 1% of citizens and creating the International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force. The Dragan Army to be a security and service force. A security and service force. Do a little bit of a dance. Yeah, there we go. Time to go on the march again. 22 minutes. A little bit of dancing in the sun. Now we proceed to march. March some more, yours truly. By the river. By the river there. See, there's some pieces of ice floating, and of course, see how big it is and wide, wide, wide. W-I-D-E, wide. On the other side, it is Shadowgate, the Kanawaki Reserve. Excuse-moi, l'autre bord c'est Châteauguay, hein? Yeah, eh? Thanks, merci. Yeah, correct, Shadowgate. And that's the Mercier Bridge then. So, on this crossing on the south. I was correct. Just wanted to double check with a fellow citizen because maybe thought that across was. Well, I thought for a second Kanawagi, or Kanawagi must be also there. Well, so Shadowgay it is. Had a little bit of a doubt. Double check with a fellow citizen who lives in the neighborhood. See the beautiful river flowing, flowing, flowing. Flowing strongly, powerfully. Yours truly marches now, turning back on the other side of this Montreal West. Although we can go west, west, west up to Saint-Anne-de-Bellevue's. We're gonna go roundabout through Lachine. We're heading back to headquarters. Getting hungry a bit. Cup of coffee, hungry. Write some poetry, answer some emails. Making the call of the heart to the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB, to donate 10% of their salaries, the players 20% respectively. This one-time deal. Donate for the children's holiday gifts, to buy candies, toys, chocolates, sweets. Coupled with a few toothbrushes and toothpaste and bags. Relief for many economically, financially, commercially struggling families. It's tough economic times. Not for all, for many, including myself, living in the worst financial crisis. Although month of December, this is a grateful month. My rent is paid. Can't kick me out in here until I got December. So today is 21st. 11 days. Got food to buy a few days, weeks. If I don't work out, which I don't will to not work out, go on marches and exercise. Physically active, since has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many. And I believe it is for many. You're slowly being reborn, Adrian Hanna Dragan, with every step. I'm marching in this hot island, Montreal, calling on all willingly living to support the mission, vision, and philosophy. Of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom, which are one empire under the sun and the stars on earth. Sun and the moon, like two sides to a coin. Founded by yours truly, Adrian Hanna Dragan, androgynous pansexual founder during this COVID. Is nothing that I want to go back to pre-COVID. I died during COVID, and paradoxically, in a parallel providential way, maybe. Remember mostly my past lives, incarnations, memories. Lost a lot of memory due to many years ago having survived a near fatal head wound trauma from a black sword, black sword, black sword. My sword will be two edges, one edge black, the other white, with a rainbow handle and a hawk as the handle. You know, it has two sides, and a woman priestess or the goddess who on a lion with a snake's a red and a green one, red head and a green head. That's how I vision my. So I've survived, and I'm the living proof of scientific proof and miracle. Say scientific miracle proof of acquired savant syndrome. Acquired savant syndrome. Acquiring new skills. Living proof thereof. Acquired savant syndrome coupled with neuroplasticity through activity. The scientific goal of brain neuroplasticity by activity is through my own hard labor and physical activity, exercising, working out, marching such as this, and reading and educating and watching documentaries and reading and our brain heals and can always also develop new skills, which is the acquired savant syndrome and neuroplasticity by action or by activity. That it requires physical activity and our own efforts to activate neuroplasticity or enhance it or speed it up or XYZ. And acquired savant syndrome living proof thereof. Remember a little bit about childhood, a little bit about adolescence, about young adulthood. I remember mostly the past 11 or so years here in Hawk Island, Montreal. Doing lots of reading, becoming the people's doctor, although don't got an official PhD. Know that I graduated high school and have some letters of recommendation, and supposedly wanted to go to the Ars Royal College in Canada, the military college. I'm not taking any orders from any leader of the free world, which will not march in steel-toe boots first with me. I'm gonna drill him and quiet him. Oh, look at all these. Oh wow, so many. Il y en a tellement.
Oui.
Wow, ils sont gros, ils sont beaux.
Il y a des petits oiseaux, ils viennent manger dans ma main.
Regardez comment il est beau. Oh, il est grassouillé. Tu t'es grassouillé, ma belle.
Il faut pour l'hiver.
Oui. Ah oui, exactement, pour l'hiver. Mais je trouve qu'ils sont plus cute comme ça. En tout cas, je voulais pas vous déranger, c'est juste que je les aime.
C'est correct.
Je les aime bien. I love them.
Moi aussi, moi aussi.
Oh.
Il y a les petits chickadees, tu sais, les petits oiseaux gris et blancs là, et noirs. Ils viennent dans la main.
Sérieux?
Oui, oui.
Ils vous aiment?
Ils sont habitués, ils sont
Ils vous,
apprivoisés.
ils vous connaissent?
Puis il y a d'autres mondes aussi qui font ça.
Ah ouais, ah ouais.
Ouais.
Des fois, vous les reconnaissez, c'est-ils les mêmes des fois qui viennent?
Ah, je sais pas, les oiseaux, je ne reconnais pas. Mais il y en a un comme lui, regarde, c'est comme on dit.
Ah ouais.
Des bouts. Fait que je reconnais ça.
Ouais.
Petit.
Oh, regardez lui comment il mange, fais vite. Ah, c'est quoi que vous donnez?
Les arachides.
Ah ouais, ok, c'est bon ça. Ça leur dérange pas. Vous donnez pas des sucreries tout ça?
Oh ben non. Je sais pas s'il en mangerait.
Ah, je sais pas. Bon, je vous laisse, je vous aime.
Bonne journée.
Santé et amour à vous.
Oui, c'est ça.
Wow. Hey, regardez celle-là. Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Hey, that's it, Arthur.
Hey, wow, ils sont tous contents.
Une autre journée, on revient.
So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Je pense qu'ils vivent bien ici, c'est leur maison dans les arbres. Hein?
Ouais.
Wow, wow, wow. Bon, santé, amour, joyeux Noël.
Vous de même, merci. Hein.
Ciao, ciao. Take care. Oh, wow, man. Oh, wow. Fuck yeah, man. That's beautiful, man. I love that. Our citizens interacting with the fauna and the flora. Because there's nature. Those nice squirrels. Oh, they're so beautiful squirrels. Beautiful squirrels. Beautiful squirrels. Beautiful squirrels. I think these are works of art here. Works of art, works of art. Beautiful, beautiful day. I'm happy I saw that. Interacted with my fellow citizens a bit today on this march and blessed them a little bit. I see children now playing, laughing, and it makes me happy. This is what makes me happy. Yeah, this is what makes me happy. Children playing, right? So simple. They play, that's what I want. Let my children play, safety free, securing, ensuring freedom, hygiene, hygiene, hygiene. Teach them the body is holy, sacred and divine, and nature and civilization and love and science and philosophy. This whole blue sky, blue sky, blue sky. This is the temple. This is the temple, brothers and sisters, right here. I don't need to look elsewhere. To me and you, man. Humanity. Love, 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 freedom. Can build a peace right here. There's another gym there. Those rocks. Let's go work out, train, exercise. A beautiful blue sky. Red in setting, R-E-D, red in rising. The sun is red. See, this is great. People exercise. That's what people need. Exercise. Maybe now the troops are being called in, from what I hear, to assist on the North Shore or somewhere to assist. Hey, they're gonna need a massage. Yours truly, Adrian on a Dragan. Dragan Zero is willing to massage, wash, kiss, not just blah 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 love, right? There's a lot of theory. I've been upset, disappointed with organizations, institutions. The International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragan Army. A new institution with service and security for the 21st century. For the 21st century. Democratic fusion. Right? Democratic fusion for a 21st century. Citizen integration theory put into practice by the Dragan Army. Briefly, that we integrate across all levels and offer programs of volunteering, do volunteering and community service, and see how things are done. How Hydro-Quebec is being electricity, how farming is done, the rural, the urban, construction, education, farming, all the things that build, maintain, and upgrade civilization. And by food, we build, maintain, and upgrade civilization, right? We need to eat. So the farmers, the food, those preparing food, hard labor in the kitchen. You see my work, my cooking videos are sometimes hours long. Just cut, prepare potatoes, put them in the oven. It's work, 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 labor, man. Imagine so much work being done, right? Now in the fast food restaurants, right? From doing the Dragan Army to be breakfast, at least twice, 2 meals. When you work out, 3 meals. Long days, 3 meals. Morning, afternoon, evening. Gotta secure that. Teach youth the importance of nutrition, good nutrition. Paradoxically is a bad nutrition. Is the most affordable, cheapest, least expensive, right? Paradoxically, right? Ain't got no money. Got kisses. Can massage, can wash, can cook, can clean, can dance, can read books, can write, can cook, can clean, can wash, can write, can work out, can train, can exercise, can do push-ups, can dance, and can work out and cook. Can get dirty but get back clean. Royal, regal, and lofty. You know, stay dirty because get germs, bacteria, microbes. It's disease, man. Dragan Zero is not taking any orders from any leader of the free world. I didn't come march with me in steel toe boots, man. And hygiene open carrying, see? This is my open carrying disinfectant. Open carrying my disinfectant. Leaders of the free world, man. Get so moody upset when see them reading off a piece of paper, reading us a paragraph. Can't memorize it. What y'all stressed about? I'm stressed about food. Y'all good. Don't even cook, man. Nothing personally against Donald Trump, or although opposed his policies of Donald Trump. I've been an M and will challenge Donald Trump to a boxing match on the US border. US-Canadian border for world peace. You know, Dragan's fists are gonna make Trump's nose grow like Pinocchio. Sing that, Kanye, yeah, bro. That's the chorus for my song. I want Kanye, yeah, West to sing. You know, Dragon's fists are gonna make Trump's nose grow like Pinocchio's. Yo, cut it out, bro. You was born with the silver spoon, though. Tycoon, though, yo. And I'm wearing steel toe boots. I'm wearing his steel toe boots, man. Hey. A beautiful sun. Universal revolutionary centrist. Adrian Hanna, dragon, androgynous pansexual, founder of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom, which are one empire under the sun and the stars on earth. World peace, international justice. Securing and ensuring global freedom, ensuring freedom by securing and ensuring the three essential elements of civilization. Those three essential elements of civilization are food, housing, and transport. Look at this march. Roundabout. March continues. I'm about 93 minutes from headquarters. And of course, bonjour, comment ça va? Ah, un petit peu de stress, un petit peu de ci. Ben ouais, je pense que tout le monde maintenant. Moi, je vous aime. Ciao, ciao. Yeah. Yeah. When people ask how are you, I don't say always good. People are used to that. Good, I'm okay. I think it's a culture shock. Sometimes I say I don't feel that good. I'm so I'm stressed. I wish I could get a massage therapy to feel me better. Good neck rub. That's what I could use. Food I got, roof over my head, rent is paid. Use some LOVE, man. I'm grateful for the sunlight. No complaints. This December is gratitude, thankful month. I got toothpaste, brush my teeth. I got hygiene. Got a few soaps, like 2 or 3 soaps. I got food, and I'm good. Could use a neck rub on the massage, but sometimes I do answer how I feel. And feelings and emotions is important. 2 + 2 = 4. Doesn't mean we gotta write 2 + 2 all in black or all in white or all in red or in green. 1, 2 we can write in red. The plus we can write both, one line in black, the other white. The other 2 we can write it in green, and the equal we can write it in white and in black. And the 4 we can write it in yellow, purple, and orange. So thus we have the colors of the rainbow, and we have black and white in that equation. Although it's 2 plus 2 equals 4, we can have the whole equation in it. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Alright, black, white, and all the colors. Colors of the rainbow. Doesn't mean we don't have to write it all in black, all in purple, all in red, one color only, singular color. That equation can be written in the colors of the rainbow and black and white. And it will still be 2 plus 2 equals 4. And I've said this before, and it incorporates a philosophy. Diverse of how the need for balance, equilibrium, and a new world order of a new harmony. My fellow sister citizen asked me again in French, and you've heard me conversate speaking French. This video. If only one viewer listens or 2 viewers, I ain't getting no views, no likes. I'm working what got this laptop. Ain't got a GoPro and my cell phone to go on the marches. Well, it won't last. It'll be half an hour. The battery's gonna be dead. I gotta charge it. Any volunteers? GoPro, live stream at Facebook, Instagram. And live stream live this revolution for world peace, international justice, securing and ensuring global freedom. See how beautiful this is, a skating rink now. Look at the beautiful icy skate, and of course it freezes here because the river, this is diverted from the river. And I'm not sure if I ever I might have. I did, right? Last year. I did come in the winter here before. Maybe not around the holidays time, but maybe before. She asked how I was. In French, comment ça va? And I said, a little bit of stress. And it's true. I live with stress. I get emotions. Maybe a massage therapy. One of the quarterbacks, multi-millionaires in the NFL who ain't got to pay for their massage therapy. Maybe they can give me a neck rub or a massage, man. They don't gotta pay for it, they good. I ain't worried about their leaders of the free world are well paid bureaucrats since 1994 putting red tape bureaucracy. And we have rules, philosophy like that. Sometimes even complex, more esoteric, more profound. Sometimes them straightforward and direct, and it is necessary sometimes to be. And I'm not perfect, far from it. Did lots of things wrong and have harmed a lot of people. And speech, gestures, actions. Offended. We have a right to be offended, and we do offend. Feel better now. Working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly. I believe it is for many. So this March helps me. Working out, training, exercise works, helps me. of course, I would love to have a massage. A neck rub. What am I seeing here? These are black grapes. Grapes, my favorite fruit. I'm gonna try them. Let's say survival mode. Try these grapes. See? Let's see. Now, wild grapes, man. Wild grapes. Salut madame, comment ça va? Vous avez nourri les écureuils?
Absolument.
Maintenant j'essaie de me nourrir avec du raisin. C'est des raisins, ça, sauvages.
Ouais. Je sais pas si on va en manger, c'est une bonne idée.
T'es en train d'écouter, hein?
Les oiseaux, mais.
Ouais. Puis vous allez une petite marche quand il reste du soleil?
Ouais, c'est ça. Puis c'est ça, faut aller faire les commissions et tout ça.
Commission, ah ouais, ah ouais. Qu'est-ce que vous pour Noël, vous avez une liste?
Ah, c'est fini ça. Il n'y a pas grand-chose. Ben, c'est-à-dire que. Non. C'était.
Vous avez fait tous vos
Oui,
achats, les
c'est-
gros achats là, que vous avez. Ouais.
C'est correct.
Ok.
Fait que, en tout cas, je vais vous souhaiter un beau Noël et puis bonne ascension actuellement. C'est l'ascension dans la 5e dimension.
Je comprends pas. Je suis spirituel, mais celle-là,
Ben, tu regarderas.
je médite, je fais des méditations.
Il y en
Vous pouvez
avait
me
une
dire?
grosse ce matin. Il y en avait une à 11h avec la planète, là.
Ok.
C'était
Ça veut dire qu'on s'en va vers une nouvelle
une nouvelle ère. Et-
conscience?
Ouais.
Ah ouais, ah ouais. Mais on va encore avoir besoin de se nourrir quand même.
Ben oui.
Fait qu'il faut aller donner des câlins aux fermiers, là.
Ouais. J'espère que.
Mais moi, c'est par l'amour, là.
Oui, ben c'est ça. C'est ça. Ouais. C'est ça.
Moi,
Quand
c'est-
ils nous emprisonnent, là, c'est pas de l'amour, ça.
Moi, c'est ça que j'ai
Quand ils nous
besoin.
empêchent de faire des affaires, c'est pas de l'amour. C'est vrai.
Pas facile, hein?
On est comme prisonniers, là.
Ouais. C'est difficile, hein?
Je suis totalement. Ça vient me chercher vraiment profondément parce que j'ai perdu une relation à cause de la crise du vaccin.
Vous êtes vacciné, ou?
Mais mon chum, il l'était, puis il ne m'a pas accepté parce que j'étais pas vaccinée.
Mais parce que vous avez
Il m'a
peur, ou?
rejeté. Non, parce que c'est une décision que j'ai prise. On a le droit de décider ce qu'on veut avec notre corps.
Ouais.
Ouais, prendre.
Moi, je suis vacciné. J'ai pris mes 2 vaccins.
Ton choix?
Je suis allé, mais...
Est-ce que les non-vaccinés, ils chicanent les vaccinés? Non. C'est le contraire.
C'est très difficile. C'est quelque chose qu'on n'a jamais vécu, puis on ne sait pas comment le gérer comme société, comme individu, puis collectif.
Mais c'est un choix. Ça n'a jamais été ça n'a jamais été forcé, les vaccins, de toute l'humanité, depuis le temps des temps.
Moi, j'étais un millénaire. J'ai jamais vécu on n'a jamais vécu une pandémie, nous autres. Fait que je sais pas.
Mais les vaccins, il y en a eu des vaccins. Là. Il y en a pris pour la polio, je sais pas quoi, là, quand on était petits. Là.
Ouais, ben oui. Ça, c'est sûr que tout le monde le reçoit, mais quand t'es petit, t'as pas vraiment le choix, là, tu sais.
Exact, en plus.
Tu le reçois, là, veux pas, là.
T'as-tu mangé ça?
Ouais.
Encore un peu
Comme
de
ci, comme ça.
Mais là, ils ont joué en plus.
Mais on dirait, il y a un bon goût. Plus mûr. Puis pas sucré, mais un petit peu de piquant, un peu même. Tu sais, piquant. Ils sont bons, par exemple. C'est quelque chose des raisins sauvages, là. On dirait même qu'ils sont en train de devenir vin.
Dedans.
Vin.
Oui.
Vin, du vin, ouais.
Hey, mange-en pas trop.
Viens, prends ça.
J'ai pas besoin de conduire.
Prends ça. Ah non, moi je marche chez nous. Là. Fait que dites-moi, tu t'en vas? Avec l'ascension, c'est quoi, comment que je fais pour l'ascendre, moi aussi?
Va voir, Ascension, complète. Elle est complétée aujourd'hui parce que c'est le 21. Et puis, va voir. C'est bien fait. C'est très bien fait.
Mais la pleine lune était en fin de semaine, là. Moi j'ai une spiritualité. Moi, je crois que c'est la nature.
Ah, moi aussi, mais c'est ça. Parce que
La nature, divin. Puis vous savez qu'est-ce qui me dérange, moi? C'est qu'il y a trop de monde qui disent Dieu, 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 mais ils disent pas déesse.
Ben, il y en a pas, de toute façon.
Non, mais tu sais, là, parce que Dieu, Dieu, c'est masculin, là, tu sais. Dieu, 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 God, 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 mais j'entends jamais dire le monde déesse, goddess. Parce que goddess aussi, là, tu sais, dans l'ancien temps, il y avait une déesse aussi, il y avait des prêtresses, il y a des femmes
Ouais, les femmes étaient
qui
contrôlées
dansent,
dans ce temps-là.
qui faisaient des rituels de la déesse.
Oui,
Puis quand les chrétiens sont devenus au pouvoir, ils ont tous chassé ça.
oui, ils ont brûlé.
Pas une joke, ça.
Non, ça c'est pas une joke.
Ça, c'est pas
Hey,
drôle, ça.
c'est fou l'humanité. Comment on est rendu. Là, c'est ça, c'est l'ultimatum. Il y a tellement de mauvaises choses qui se passent.
Mais je pense qu'il faut voir l'accepter en nous, là, tu sais, aussi. Notre noirceur aussi, là. Parce que le monde, il se compte des histoires aussi. Que moi, je suis pas ci pis ça, mais oui, mais il faut l'accepter, l'avouer, c'est dur, hein. Comme moi, je suis bisexuel. Je suis LGBTQ. Tu vois, toi, tu dis oui, mais il y en a qui disent « Ah, pécheur, t'es bisexuel. » Vous l'avez accepté tout de suite.
Mais là, maintenant, il y a toutes sortes d'affaires.
Oui, mais moi, je l'ai pas accepté moi-même pendant longtemps. Je l'ai pas accepté. J'ai dit non parce que c'est péché, mais tu sais, si je suis un pénis, là, ça fait mal à qui? Si j'aime ça, tu sais, whatever. Tu sais? Puis j'aime les deux, j'aime les femmes, puis j'aime les hommes. L'hygiène, c'est important. L'hygiène. Je me lave, j'ai tout mon désinfectant. J'étais une personne qui l'hygiène corporelle est très importante. Mais ils me disent que je vais dans l'enfer puis brûler à cause de ça. Mais voyons, là. Ben non, vous voyez. Mais on m'avait dit ça hier, là. J'étais en train de faire une danse là à Montréal, puis ils sont venus me parler de Jésus. Que Jésus. Ma version de Jésus, là, je pense que ma version, c'était un rabbin. Mais Marie-Magdeleine, là, on sait pas là, s'il avait fait l'amour avec ou non. Là.
C'est pas important. Dieu sait qu'est-ce qu'ils font le pape et les prêtres. Là. De toute façon, on va pas rentrer là-dedans. Là.
Le pape.
T'es italien, toi?
Si vous voulez.
T'es italien?
Vous voulez que je sois italien? Si vous voulez, ouais.
Italien.
Attendez, je marche par là, on marche ensemble.
C'est-tu parce que t'as l'accent? Je sais pas c'est quoi l'accent.
Je sais pas, je parle plusieurs langues, peut-être. Peut-être à cause de ça. Là. Bon, je reviens te voir, mon raisin ici.
OK.
Mais ouais.
Ah oui, c'est ça, mon ami.
Non, je sais pas vraiment mes origines, mais je me considère québécois, canadien, nord-américain. Je sais que dans l'héréditaire, whatever, j'ai quelque chose de magyar, tout ça, mais ça me dit rien.
C'est beaucoup plus l'anglais.
Ouais, quand même. Quand même plus l'anglais, mais pas vraiment dans le fond. Plus l'anglais plutôt, ouais. Disons que mon entourage, mais il y a eu des années que c'est plus le français aussi. Là. Fait que ça a changé avec le temps, ça.
Les deux.
Les deux.
Non, les deux jambes.
Les deux, ouais. Mais c'est bien. Tu vois ça, hein? Wow.
Tantôt, c'était à midi, là, c'était le best of the best.
Ah, yeah.
C'était chaud, là.
Ah ouais, ouais. Mais vous avez vu, j'étais contente, entourée d'écureuils sur vous. Là.
Oui, puis des petits sautons. C'est dommage, j'en avais pas assez.
Ah non, ah non, ah non.
Non, mais ils sont gourmands,
Ils vont pas vous refuser la nourriture, c'est sûr. Ça.
Mais c'est ça, si vous voulez aller voir Ascension, là.
Ouais, je suis vraiment curieux.
Ça, c'est YouTube. OK.
Ah,
Tu peux voir.
Ascension.
Parce qu'il y avait la méditation ce matin, là, puis des milliers de personnes là, à travers le monde.
Ah ouais, ah
Mais
ouais.
je l'ai senti, là. J'ai senti l'amour, j'ai senti.
Ah ouais.
Oui, ça, c'est pour que la planète s'élève.
Oui, mais l'amour, c'est par l'action aussi.
Si,
Parce que
mais
si on dit
faut
blablabla, là, amour, je t'aime. Donne-moi un câlin, donne-moi un massage, je t'en donne un, je te lave les pieds. Moi, je pratique. Je vous lave les pieds, je vous lave les pieds. Pas, hein? Qu'est-ce que c'est pas, hein? Ça, qu'est-ce que je dis après? Je pratique pas, vraiment. En tout cas. L'ascension, fait que vous avez fait une méditation collective. Wow!
Hey, c'était.
Hey, c'est cool.
Tu entends, ben, t'as vu les larmes?
Ah ouais, ouais. Ah ouais.
Non, mais le calme, effectivement.
Ah ouais. C'est important.
Le chakra du cœur.
Uh-huh.
Tu connais le chakra?
Ouais. Le chakra dans l'hindouisme. Hindouisme, les 7 chakras.
Ouais, mais
C'est ça.
mais oui, c'est
Ok.
ça.
Ouais. Je pratique une spiritualité, mais les chakras, je pratique pas des chants. Je pratique des méditations à pleine lune, solaire, à minuit, tout ça. Je connais la Kabbale. La Kabbale, je la connais. J'ai fait des études de la Kabbale juive. Ouais. Les méditations kabbalistiques, j'en fais, mais ma spiritualité, c'est la Télème. Ouais.
T'aimes-tu?
Exact, ouais. C'est ça. C'est ça. Hey, il est beau, là. J'aime ça. Le soleil, oui. Je voulais, avec l'hiver, tout ça, puis avec le soleil, je trouve que ça fait vraiment beau. Ah ouais. À la Chine, ouais. Non, à Notre-Dame-de-Grâce. Mais j'ai travaillé dans le bout l'année passée. Si j'ai travaillé dans le bout, j'ai même essayé le restaurant ici, comment il s'appelle? Il Fornito, Il Forquiro. Il Forquiro. Ouais, ouais, depuis 1984, celle-là. Qui était bon, j'aime la Chine beaucoup. Sainte-Anne de Bellevue aussi. Hey, savez-vous que M. Legault était né en la Chine?
Pas, mais j'aime pas.
Non?
Il parle sur les enfants.
Mais vous avez le même âge que lui. Là.
Si vous prendez pas, ça va aller mal.
Fait que, ouais. Ouais. C'est une question très difficile. Très difficile.
Moi, j'ai perdu une relation il n'y a pas longtemps.
Ouais. Moi, je pense qu'on aurait dû faire un référendum populaire pour avoir un vote populaire là-dessus.
Mon chum, il m'a dit, non, tu fais pas vacciner. Ça fait
Ah ouais.
hey, c'est grave! Ben là, tu me mets pas, il dit, si tu me mets, tu traverses. Oh, c'est ça. Si tu me
C'est
mets,
une question morale, une question d'éthique.
ah,
Moi, j'encourage les gens. Je les encourage. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Ça, c'est votre affaire. Mais j'encourage le maximum. J'encourage l'hygiène aussi. Puis l'amour aussi avec ça. Mais, je suis juste un citoyen qui a beaucoup souffert dans sa vie, qui a été suicidaire, qui a souffert de dépression. Puis je vis ma vie au quotidien. Puis je dois rien à Jésus, ni à Mohamed, ni à Moïse. Mon seul chef, c'est lui. I don't know what the sun is, but I know no prophet dethroned the sun. C'est Dieu. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. If there's something that is God, that for sure. Huh? Ben, les païens, il y avait de la vérité, les païens, les beaux petits païens, hein? Il était pas si... Quel âge vous avez? Pour être ma mère, ouais. Ah ouais.
Mais nous autres, quand on allait à l'école, on avait des petits cartes, des petits noirs, là.
Ouais.
Des petits païens.
Ouais, ouais.
Donnez 25 cents.
Ouais.
Je sais où je donnais l'argent, là,
Hey.
on avait ça.
Attention au chien. Ah non, il a sa bouche. Correct.
Oui.
Tu veux jouer, hein? Tu veux sauter, nous donner des câlins, des bisous, ouais. Bottin, bottin, bottin. Si vous avez dit quelque chose pour moi? Non, pas de biscuits, rien. J'aime plus les chats, par exemple. Vous?
J'aimais tout, moi. Des chats, des chiens,
Ouais.
des furets, toutes sortes de choses.
Ah ouais, ah ouais. Tant mieux. Dépend. Moi aussi, je suis pas parfait, là. Moi aussi, je suis pas parfait, je mets mes propres affaires, là, tu sais. Des fois, on je suis artiste, athlète, indépendant. Maintenant, je suis sans emploi, je suis à la recherche d'emploi. Vous avez des offres?
Non,
Je suis ouvert pour la business. Je peux danser.
À la retraite.
Ouais. Attends là, j'ai appliqué un pas mal là. Pas mal là, j'en ai appliqué. Ouf! J'attends, j'ai un appel, j'entends une confirmation.
Pour travailler dans quoi?
Je travaille dans plusieurs domaines. J'ai travaillé dans l'hôtellerie.
Oui.
Je suis artiste, vous pouvez voir sur Facebook.
Oui.
Adrien le Québécois. Je fais de la poésie, de la danse, de l'humour, de la comédie.
Oui.
Ouais, si vous avez Facebook.
Stand-up comedy?
Je pourrais faire ça, mais c'est pas vraiment ça, mais je pourrais faire ça. Stand-up, là, ouais.
Ok, de la danse et tout ça, puis de la peinture?
Non, non, de la poésie. Poésie, des chants. Ouais, exact. Poète, des chansons, poésie, prose, des histoires.
Ouais. Genre, comme ça en
Une histoire?
une chanson.
Une chanson, ok. Dans un temps, dans un temps. Dans un temps, dans un temps.
Dans un champ?
Danse le tempo, danse le tempo. Claque des doigts et vas-y, rock and roll, moi ça. Rock and roll, moi ça.
Comme le rose, moi, ça.
Rock and roll, moi ça. Rock and roll, moi ça.
Ça ressemble à...
Je suis un millénaire, hein, fait que je suis plus rock and roll aussi. Là.
Quel âge que toi?
Je pense que 37. Je viens d'avoir. C'est ma fête.
Oh,
En novembre. Vous êtes quoi, vous?
liable.
Non, je veux dire de signes astrologiques.
C'est quoi?
Signe astrologique.
Oh, cancer.
Ah, c'est en juin, ça. Juin? Juillet? Ouais, ok. Moi, c'est en novembre.
Scorpion.
Ouais, exact. Bon, moi, je vais aller par là.
Je regarderai ça, attention.
Ouais, je vais checker ça.
Attention.
Je vous aime. Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao. Toi aussi. Nice citizen. Nice citizen, nice citizen. Had a nice chat. I was in French, yours truly. Rock and rolling back to my neighborhood. That's a beautiful sun. See? Beautiful golden. What time is it? Yeah. Beautiful golden sun. Yours truly calling all willingly loving to join the International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragan Army. Marching back to my headquarters now, gonna go eat. Calling all to support the mission, vision, and philosophy thereof. To implement my citizen integration theory, complementary the debt refusion theory, to create the two complementary covenant cooperative institutions, the International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragan Army, with the International Dance League. Hey, fais attention, chum, pour les glaçons, man. Les glaçons, chum, faut qu'ils tombent, man. Je vais faire ça avec un bâton, man. Ciao. Ciao, ciao. Ils sont longs. To get the ice, man, they were long, thick ice picks. They're so big. For his security, you know, security. They're huge. Oh, merci. They were huge, huge icicles. Gotta give him for security here, you know. Get a broom, and then it's how his roof is made. So I give him a citizen warning, friendly with smiles. Get him off and icicles. You're too beautiful and young to die young, man. You got loving to do, bro. You got hugging, you got places to visit in this province. So many cities I haven't seen myself, so much of North America, just this province. I haven't seen the dams built by Hydro-Quebec. 61 dams I want to go visit. And you're slowly marching back, calling all willingly loving to support the mission, vision, and philosophy of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire thereof. World peace, international justice, securing and ensuring global freedom, attaining harmony with civilization and with nature. Marching back now, gonna turn around and we're gonna march. That way is gonna be marching east again. Gonna be crossing over north a bit. Here on these steel toe boots. Rue Notre Dame and 18e Avenue, Avenue 18e and Notre Dame. I'll go back to headquarters. What a beautiful golden an hour to sunset. Oh, the sun is a beautiful golden light, man. Imagine all that light and life and heat being shed on a macro level, because now it's 3:25 now. EST Hawk Island. It's on the west coast. That way. Time zones. On the west coast, British Columbia, California, Vancouver. Vancouver, Seattle, San Francisco, LA. That way it's noon, so they have a few more hours of sunlight. Calling all willingly loving, yours truly, Aiden Hana Dragan, androgynous pansexual founder of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom, which are one empire of the sun and stars on earth. His mission is world peace, international justice, and securing and ensuring global freedom by securing and ensuring the three essential elements of civilization by the Dragon Army, officially international citizen integrated social security and service force, which yours truly is calling the creation of, in complementary covenant cooperative with the international integrated dance league, aka the Dancing Goddess Army, to organize mass dancing events across the world for the mass cleaning of the oceans, rivers, waterways, lakes, forests thereof. Organize mass dancing events and to educate about the environment, recycling, compost, things are made, and for Mother Nature, for pleasure and for purpose. Dancing is a sport, my favorite sport, coupled with a little bit of boxing and some gymnastics. Calling all willingly loving, just to implement, just like in my scenario, the creation of the Dragon Army, officially international citizen integrated social security and service force, by the two complementary theories of the citizen integration theory, to integrate via the Dragon Army of all levels of civilization and society, from the unemployed to the social worker to the social assistance recipient, welfare citizen on welfare, and to the multi-millionaire athletes, rich and the poor, big and small, tall, black, white, all citizens integrate support to go learn about how things are made, encourage people to work out, train, exercise, volunteer, do community work, and socially rewarded thereof. social rewarded thereof, and encourage it. Encourage it and support it. And support world peace, securing food, housing, and transport. The Dragan army, after those three are secured, fourth dimension to that trinity. We can encourage all to work out, train, volunteer, do community work, dance, exercise, work out, train, love, 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 and offer services. Fourth dimension to the Dragan army, after the trinity is secured, we're going to be able to offer services. Services. Or the truckers to the farmers, workers on the front lines, assist with changing diapers, cooking, massaging, cleaning, exercising with the children, working out, training, exercising, doing XYZ, integrate across all levels. Dragan 0